Building on your right-hand side with the green roof is the Billy Swanson Boathouse, built in 1936, and that's where this boat, the Sinapa, hibernates during the winter for all the winter months under about 12 to 15 feet of snow. Billy Swanson was a master boat builder out of Kalispell, Montana. He was commissioned by the Great Northern Railway to build 4 boats here for Glacier Park. This one has a sister ship up at St. Mary's called the Little Chief. There's also a double-decker boat over there on Lake McDonald called the DeSmet, and a 4th boat called the Alton met its demise in an avalanche several years ago. On your right-hand side there, that other big brown building, that's the camp store. It was the original community dining hall for the Two Medicine Chalet. At one time, there were 9 backcountry chalets in Glacier National Park. Today, only 2 of them are in operation. That's the Sperry Chalet and Granite Park Chalet. The rest of them sort of fell into disrepair during World War II when the park was shut down temporarily. The history of this area, well, actually, this chalet here, the Two Medicine Chalet, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt gave one of his famous fireside radio speeches back in 1934. The history of this valley starts many, many centuries ago. In fact, the oral traditions of the Blackfeet Indians go back over 2,000 years. The Blackfeet occupied this landscape, and they still inhabit this area. They were mainly Plains Indians who followed the buffalo herds along the Rocky Mountain front. But they did use this mountain landscape mainly for cultural and religious reasons, as well as some of the trails that are still in existence. They used those to go across the mountains and trade with the Salish, the Kootenai, and the Pondere Indians on the west side of Glacier Park. The Blackfeet actually called this area, before it was Glacier National Park, they called it Mitsuki Shikinasiwa, which means mountains of crystals. And the way it got its name that way was because at that way back then,